Hi, I'm James Thorpe, one of the farm managers at MH Poskett Limited, which are based here in Yorkshire. We're currently growing about 1,500 acres of carrots, about 600 acres of parsnips. We grow pumpkins and also about 600 acres of potatoes. We're growing most of our vegetables on predominantly sandy soil, so irrigation is absolutely paramount for us. Without irrigation we wouldn't really get a crop on a lot of the fields. We've been using BAuer irrigators for over 30 years, and with 36 of them which we deploy throughout the Yorkshire area onto our crops. We've been using SmartRain on our house reels for 5 years now. The system's developed an awful lot in this last 5 years, which we've been working closely with BAuer with, and we've now managed to get it fitted onto all our hose reels. For me as a manager, SmartRain gives me full transparency of my machines, so I know where they are, what they're doing and how they're doing it. And I feel it puts me in full control over my irrigation operation. From an operator's point of view, it most definitely makes it easier for them. They also have full control of what's going on. They can do anything with any machine and it tells them when anything's going wrong. The other big benefit with SmartRain is it allows me to look back onto what the irrigators have done. So they record everything they've done from water usage, which it then gives me the meter readings as an actual plus historical. So I can always go back and prove to the EA what I've done, how I've done it and how much water we've used. Also, it would tell me on every run what the irrigator's done, the speed it ran at, how much water it used on each specific run in a field, which I also find very useful for controlling the irrigation operation. Another section of SmartRain is you can split your irrigators stroke your men into teams. So for me, having such a wide area across Yorkshire and such a lot of machines, I split them up into areas and the men are with the machines, so that each area is split up off in its own and they're not getting text and information sent from other machines that are working miles upon miles away. SmartRain also gives me the added advantage that I can plan ahead. So with growing such a wide variety of vegetables and irrigation being absolutely paramount, it enables me to plan ahead and put the irrigators into the fields and into the specific crops on the right days so that the water is applied at the right time.
Hi, I'm Rob Jackson, Area Sales Manager for BAuer in the UK and Ireland. We've now moved from Poskett's field, where we were looking at the Rainstars, to their pump house, where we're using SmartRain and the EcoStar 6000 to control their borehole pump, to regulate their pump flow and pressure to run their irrigators in the field. We're now incorporating SmartRain to give pump control for both diesel and electric pumps, which allows operators to not only run their Rainstars, but also to control the pumps and regulate flow and pressure to give optimal field irrigation with the machines as they're running in the field. In an electric pump house, we have various options depending how we can link into the existing control system. Here we have flow read from a remote flow meter, and we have pressure from a pressure transducer on the pump line, and we have the capability to start and stop the pump unit on the front of the panel. We have 4 main menus: an information menu, a machine data menu, a connections menu and a system settings menu. And these allow us to configure the controller and set up the different parameters and download different data. Here we have the main pump control valve, which is linked to the SmartRain controller to allow us to regulate the pump output against a target pressure. We can preset that target pressure on the SmartRain and adjust it through the SmartRain app, and the valve will automatically regulate the pressure in the line to maintain a constant line pressure at all times. Next to the control valve, we have a standard flow meter which is linked to the SmartRain, so we get all pump flow output logged through the SmartRain, so we can record water usage and crop application from the pump itself. Moving on to the app, we have details of the pump. The map will give you the pump location. You get pump status, line pressure, flow meter reading, battery percentage if it's a diesel pump, and the last contact time. You also get the flow rate, and for a diesel pump, rotation speed and fuel level. And from this, we have the same start and stop function that we have on the front of the control panel. We also have an option to set the pressure here, which will set the target pressure for the system. Using the map function and the GPS data, we can see the precise location of the pump unit. If you have more than one pump unit or multiple pumps, you can locate all pumps on the map and see exactly where they're drawing from, what locations they're in. And for mobile pumps, you can see exactly where they are.